So this is where it all got started, right here on February 18th, 1997 in Prosper, Texas, where I was the head football coach and athletic director, making $35,000 a year, working 80 to 90 hours a week and living in this $400 rent house right here, minus the new roof and minus the nice siding and minus the new door because all of it was real old and it was asbestos, and the same gravel driveways there and the same junk that clutters the whole neighborhood, is still there today. But it was on that day that life changed for Diane and I because, my sponsor walked into the field house about 5 blocks from here and said, "Coach, I want to make $90,000 this year in AdvoCare," and it caused me to try the products. And I got on the products, and the products just changed my life in 45 minutes. And I ran home right here to the house and told Diane, I go, "Honey, get ready, we're about to be rich, because if everybody in the world feels like I feel right now on these products, we're going to be multi-millionaires, and everybody in the world is going to be on these products one day." And it started right there in that little bitty house, with a vision to have more out of life than what we currently had.
And I gotta tell you, he really came home believing that our life was about to change. And I gotta say, when you look around at our current surroundings and kind of knowing the obstacles that we had and the hurdles we had, it was hard to imagine that we could be multi-millionaires. But I gotta tell you, he believed it. And because he believed it, I believed him. And I knew that in his voice and in his eyes, he saw something bigger than I could imagine through this opportunity called AdvoCare.
And all we had was $130 in our checking account. We didn't have credit cards, we didn't have money, to borrow from anybody, but we had a hope and a dream. And we took that $130 and we sold our way to Advisor, retailing the products in 10 days, and did that right here in this area, just getting people on the products and changing their life too, which led to $6,500 a month of income, our very first month in the business.
The great thing about doing what we've done is we've been able to get the success that we have and the freedom that we have around our priority, which is our family. We wanted to build AdvoCare but never let our children be denied anything. And knowing that in every way that we push forward that they were going to get more. And we do vacations on a regular basis, and we ask them where they want to go. It's not what we can afford, it's where they want to go. And they've seen things that most people can't even imagine seeing. Places like Bora Bora, staying at the St. Regis, which was an AdvoCare trip that made it available for us to be able to take our kids, absolute dream vacations, on a regular basis. And yes, we work AdvoCare hard because we love what we do, but we play hard because we love what we do as a family. And we never, ever, ever let our priorities stop and get in the way of building up championship children.
Sometimes you can't even quantify all of the things that AdvoCare allows for you and your family, because you just begin to take it for granted. It's so easy to take for granted the fact that you have kids that have the finest human nutrition that's been going in their body for 13 years. And now their bodies are a reflection of that as they compete in sports. But not only that, it's being able to afford the sports therapist and active release therapists and things that when they get injured, they get rehabbed quickly and efficiently so that those injuries don't affect their future in a negative way. It's so easy to take for granted those kind of things, where if we were still, let's say, right here, right now, in this situation, well, you can kind of look and do the math.
For me, what I've seen with the boys and what AdvoCare's done for me and us too is just the opportunity to be around like-minded people, to be optimistic, to see life, to see vision, to speak life, to speak vision, and to know that you are truly in control of your future. Your words create your world. And I think that has been one of the most powerful things for me as a mom, to see my boys be an example of leadership, be an example of perfection, be an example of passion, be an example of faith. And I can see how our positive environment that AdvoCare's created for us and has shown us has spilt into our kids' lives to where they're doing the same thing in their environment. And the way that their peers look up to them and the way their peers reach out to them and see them with the understanding of leadership. And what a powerful word that is. It's a word that most people in America really can't fathom. The word true leadership, setting an example for other people to follow and be just like. It's powerful.